Hey, everybody, it's Andrew, and welcome to episode 159 of the Jaguar podcast. In this episode, I'll be doing the usual pregame analysis of the upcoming matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Chicago Bears. But before we start, as always, if you want to show your support for the channel, hit that red subscribe button and then hit that bell icon to get updates on the latest content. All right, so let's get into it. I think in order to make this game competitive, the Jags have to shut down Chicago Bears running back David Montgomery. He had a breakout game against, the Vikings, where I think they ran the ball like 38 times or something. Like, they really went to him a lot, and I think if the Jags let him, get going, I think it could be a beatdown for Jacksonville. And we can't let that happen. We have to get pressure on Mitchell Trubisky. He's not the greatest quarterback, so, if we can get pressure on him, get an outside pass rush going, maybe Dwan Smoot or Caleb chasing, getting some push and some pressure on him, he'll make mistakes, and, we can make this game competitive. The Jags are also going to have to, shut down former Jacksonville Jaguars wide receiver Allen Robinson. So, our corners are going to have a good game. Trey Herndon and, Greg Mabin. But, at the end of the day, right, this game, it doesn't matter, really, in the big scheme of things. I mean, it does matter if we want to get or stay in the running for the number one pick. So that part's important. So if we lose, it's actually a good thing strategically. I've always said I've been against tanking and losing, but I think this could be the right move at this point, especially since the Jets won against the Rams, and now we're in a good spot to get Trevor Lawrence, which I think could be a really good thing. But if I was Doug Marrone, I wouldn't start Gardner Minshew in this game. I definitely wouldn't start James Robinson either. I mean, I think that's a mistake. James Robinson could have, a serious injury in this game, and for what, right? And we don't want to make the same mistakes that we've been making with some of our other players like Dede Westbrook. Why did we trot him out there in that game? I believe it was against the Texans, where he got that season-ending knee injury, and then we couldn't get anything for him in terms of trades. So, I think, Doug, the smart thing to do would be to not start Gardner Minshew, either start Mike Glennon or Jake Luton, and then have James Robinson sit this game out, put Devine Ezigbo in there and just, give him the ball. And that's really my strategy for it. I mean, Doug Marrone has said this week that, there's going to be a quarterback controversy for this game between Gardner Minshew and Mike Glennon, and that he intends on, trying to win this game, which I don't really believe. I think he's just saying that to, save face and not look like he's actually tanking. But I think that's the strategy, and I think it was the strategy from the get-go, even when Jacksonville won that first game against the Colts. But, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I mean, you got to stop David Montgomery, stop the run. Jags have to get, some sort of running game going with Devine Ezigbo if they, play him. And Mike Glennon and Gardner Minshew has to have, a decent game and limit the turnovers. And I mean, I see Jacksonville losing this game at the end of the day, and my prediction's probably like a 28-14 score. But yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on this upcoming game. Let me know how you feel. Leave a comment on the YouTube video or podcast episode. Subscribe to the channel as always. Come by my Apple Podcast. Leave me a review and some feedback. Helps me when I put these episodes together. Hope you guys have a lovely holiday and Merry Christmas. Stay safe, stay sane, stay healthy. Go Jags, and I'll see you next time.